Never mind. I'm just quickly checking in. Rogue doesn't really play in ESL Open Cup Asia. Unfortunately, I'm looking at the top fours. Yeah, it's one of those things where Rogue, kind of like Maru, they don't really play in weekly events. So yeah, unfortunately they don't really represent they're raising these weeklies. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Every blue moon he shows up. But right. Here we go. We are diving into our first semi-finals, the upper semi-finals match, and spawning in at the bottom left-hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE. We have the French Terran player himself representing Team Liquid, the best Terran in all of Europa. It is Clem. And spawning in the top right hand corner of 2000 Atmospheres LE, we have the Taiwanese Protoss, the best Protoss in all of Taiwan. Representing Alpha X, it is Nice. Oh boy. And I hope Nice watched last week's VODs, because Parting did 2-0 Clem last week. So Clem was able to show off some of his weaknesses in the matchup, some vulnerabilities, so maybe Nice can exploit that a little bit, or maybe not, because Clem did get his revenge this week. So obviously Clem, he can improve, he can tighten things up, and yeah, I have worry for Nice here. I don't think Nice can play straight up, like as in, I know he can play straight up, I don't think he should play straight up against Clem. We have a long series ahead of us. There's plenty of room for cheese, plenty of room for all-ins. We'll see what he does. As Clem already being very annoying, going for the eBay block here at the natural base of Nice. Meanwhile, Nice fighting back. I love it. Going for the gas steal. Beautiful. Even escapes with his probe. Oh my god. Nice. Tempted to ask him to join the CranKy Ducklings. Oh god. Lets it finish as well. Look at him go. Beautifully done here by Nice. Does steal the gas. Meanwhile, Clem throwing down a bunker. I mean, it makes, I guess it kind of makes sense, right? Like, he does force Nice to be on one base, so Clem, he's just making sure he doesn't cut any corners. Oh my god. Delaying his natural base by so much, going for the factory, and then a Rax. Still committing to the one base play, Clem is. Ooh. Oh boy. And I worry for Nice. He needs to scout this eventually. He is going across the map with his Adept. With this Adept, he's going to see that there's no natural base. The problem is that this isn't a tell, because obviously, if you're a Terran player, it's very common for the Terran to just make their CC on the high ground and then float it down. So seeing the empty natural isn't enough information. As the Adept does deal with an SCV. Yep. Deal with an SCV. The gas is finally retaken here for Clem. And Nice is going for an early blink, which is great, but he only has one gateway. That's what I'm concerned about. There we go. There's the starport. Clem working on a very strong push here. Ooh, but the shade gets in. Oh my god. Clem messing up. And Nice sees everything. He sees all the production. He sees the racks. He sees the building starport. Unfortunately, he didn't see the factory, but that is enough. Now he knows. There we go. Shield battery gets thrown down. Let's go. Nice knows about the one base play. What does he do with that information? He needs to defend. We have a second gateway on the way, shield battery. I feel like we need more than one shield battery. I don't know, maybe even another pylon. We have more stalkers on the way. There we go. CC is finally thrown down, but it is so late for Clem. And he is coming across the map with his Marines and his Cyclone. What's interesting about this push, by the way, is that this push is meant to surprise your opponent, because there's no stim. Like, it's just meant to like show up and hope that Nice isn't ready and just end it. Oh my god. Yeah. Nice pushing up a ramp does cost him a stalker. Meanwhile, Nice with the counter aggression. Oh my god. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit weird because Clem is reinforcing across the map and Nice is missing the army. He doesn't have anything at home to defend. Oh no, and I feel like Nice is going to take a little bit too long to pull the trigger. He may be forced to recall. Does he have enough energy? Not at the natural, not in the main. Mates, is this over? The boys have to evacuate. Nice, he doesn't turn around. He's committed. We're going to end up in a weird base trade. I swear I saw a tank earlier. Well, there's the tank. I was like, I thought the tank was at home. Nah, mate, the tank zoomed across the map at the same time. Nice, blinks into the main base. We have chaos all over the place in both bases. Who's gonna come out on top? Oh, the boys, they're gonna surround the tank. The tank is gonna go down. Nice pick off there for Nice. Meanwhile, Nice is going to be able to take down everything here in the main base as well. The problem is, obviously, Clem can lift up his buildings and go into dead space. Meanwhile, Nice cannot. Nice may choose to recall as well. He has enough energy on his Nexus. If he wanted to, he could go back home, which would probably be a bad idea. Meanwhile, decent Blink micros so far. He shouldn't be losing too many Stalkers here. Blink, puppy, blink. Oh, nah, it's fine. He doesn't need to. He's going to be able to take out every single one of these SCVs. Does take out a Viking as well. Nexus in the main went down. Nexus in the natural is going to go down as well. There is enough energy for a recall, but again, like, you don't want to fight this here. Not with Blink Stalkers. And I think Clem wins. I don't think he can lose. Nice doesn't have the economy to make an air unit, so Nice cannot win the game. He can hope for a draw. That's the best he can hope for. Ooh, Nice has one probe, but cannot mine. Blink Stalkers have a lot of potential, so with good enough micro, and if he catches Clem, because Clem doesn't know where the army is. Oh, now it is. Oh no! Nice, please! Oh, loses a Stalker. That's disastrous. Nice, you can't afford to lose Stalkers like this, puppy. And Clem almost takes down another Stalker. Like, Nice, please. Like, his only hope was to try and catch the army, but he can't. And now we have resumed mining. I mean, sure, Nice is going to be able to stop some of it, but he reveals his location. Clem is going to try and catch him, and he will. Oh, another Stalker goes down. That's it. That's got to be GG. There's not enough here for Nice. Nice was hoping maybe for a draw, but he can't even get that. We do have a shield battery here. Do have a shield battery, but Cyclones are pretty good units. Marauders are being produced as well. The Marauders are coming out. There is now a Zealot to help buffer, but there's just not enough Protoss. GG gets called, and Clem takes game number 1. I'm sleepy. You should eat peanut butter. God damn it, for sure. Get some rest, man. Get some rest. I know it's getting late in the land of the Americas. Ooh, welcome to the stream, Locos. Not could be confused with Loco. And what a game. That was a lot close. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be, to be honest. Like, shout out to Nice. He really made Clem work for that one. But yeah, base trading a Terran can be very difficult. Very difficult. To be fair, I'm sure he didn't necessarily want to base trade. He was forced to base trade because the armies missed each other. And yeah, that's how we ended up. What a game. That was only game 1, by the way. Still got plenty more to go. Plenty more indeed. Meanwhile, I just got confirmation Cure is also up 1-0 in his series against Zest, so we could be looking at a TvT Grand Finals, but maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself because here we are in game number 2 of this series, and spawning in the bottom right hand corner of Romanticide ALE, we have the French Terran representing Team Liquid. Up in this series, it is Clem. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have the Taiwanese Protoss. He is representing Alpha X. It is Noise. Nice. Okay. Where do we go from here? So we're on Romanticide, largest map in the map pool. Here we go. Because it's so large, there's a lot of places to proxy if you wanted to. You know, we could see, say, like a proxy Stargate, you know, after the initial Cybercore, or even see Clem go for a proxy Starport, even a proxy Factory. Or we could see something a little bit more straight up. Could we have a longer game? Could we have a macro game? I would be surprised if we see that this series, but anything is possible. Boy, as we are slowly getting into this series, and I just try to like collect myself after the last game. Like, there was a lot that happened there, right? With that base trade, it's crazy to see that, like, them in that scenario. Could there have been a way where Nice could have taken that? It's hard to say, really. I mean, the recall was always available, but it's all about like the moments when you do it. It's like, how much did he really have across the map? Could he ever have fought the main army of Clem after the tank of Clem died? Maybe with shield batteries, but there weren't any shield batteries at home, so yeah, it was just a really rough spot to be in. But Nice did what he could with what he was given to him, with what he had. Meanwhile, we were talking about it. The factory just finished up. Clem, are we going to see a starport here? And there we go. We were just talking about the proxy potential on this map, and there is the proxy starport. There's a lot of room to throw this down, and it's going to be so difficult for Nice to really scout this at any point. So, what is the play here? Obviously, Hellion drop. Let's go. We're going to see a medevac being produced here. Hellions are on the way. Adept this time doesn't get into the main, so he doesn't know how committed this is going to be. I don't think he has eyes on the natural. Oh my god. So we do see a cancel. Yeah, he did not see the CC being built. And there it is. There is the medevac for those Hellions. And if this goes unscattered, this can deal a lot of damage. What do we have to defend? We have 2 Adepts. We do not have Stalker. We have a Phoenix. Phoenix could catch the drop prematurely, but one Phoenix isn't going to deal enough damage to stop it, so the drop will happen regardless. Oh boy, and here we go. The Phoenix count is getting higher and higher again. Kind of glossed over it, but Nice did open up with a Stargate. It's always great to open up with Phoenixes. You gain a lot of map control, but not this early in the game. And here come the Hellions. Oh my god, doesn't even drop in. Interesting choice. Going for the natural instead, immediately gets pushed away, and now he's gonna lose these. Oh my god, he's gonna lose the drop. And the Hellions. What is happening? Okay, so the Hellions, they do outmaneuver the Adepts. They're diving into one of the bases. They do get picked off, but 2 of them do get into the main. How much damage do they... Oh my god, overcharge is being used. They get 1 probe and that is it. Ay, ay, ay. Like, there was a lot of potential with this drop, but it did nothing. It got 1 probe. That's it. 2 probes, I guess, but one of them was scouting across the map. To be fair, there is a follow-up. You know, the starport did make it all the way back home. We do have a Cyclone at home to defend. The Phoenixes were scouted, so now Clem is aware of what kind of composition Nice wants to go for. Oh, nice micro there by Nice, picking up and canceling the lock-on. Very smooth, very sexy. Yo, the Adepts showing up as well. Can they get in? Oh, lift, puppy, lift! Does lift in time. Cyclone does get a lock on and looks like, oh my god, almost picks off a Phoenix, but not quite. The Adept shade in. Yo, Clem is being picked apart. He's being pulled apart right now. Like, he's struggling to really keep up with the Adepts and the Phoenix harass. So Phoenix get dealt, the Adepts get dealt with. Now the Phoenixes dive in. There is a Widowmine here. There it is in the production. Not in the natural. Sorry, not in the base. Oh my god. Clem is losing so much. I was shocked, by the way, because I thought this was the second Widowmine. Am I crazy? I thought the Widowmine came out a little bit earlier. I thought it was going to be in the mineral line, but yeah, it just wasn't there. Meanwhile, Clem is pushing out across the map. Stim is about to finish up in a couple seconds by the time the push does hit. Meanwhile, these Phoenixes are going to slowly chip away at this army, slow it down as best they can. So far, they haven't really been able to pick off too much. Now the army is here at the third base of Nice. We'll see how good the unit control is. We'll see how good the Widowmine shot is going to be as well. As Nice tries to bait out the Widowmine, but is unsuccessful. Loses a Phoenix for free. Oh god, this army is so dangerous. Again, Stim is already done. And Nice keeps trying to bait out that Widowmine. He just can't do it. Clem just won't let him. And so much damage is being dished out on these Zealots. Oh, but that cost him a lot of Stims. And there we go. Finally, the Widowmine shot gets baited out. Oh my god, and Nice is trying to chase this down. Oh god, don't lift, puppy, don't lift. Oh, the medevac will get picked off. Charge finishes up just in time. Nice trading very well there. Also, I was confused as to how that Widowmine survived, but it was picked off because the army just ignored it. I'm like, huh, is the armory done? Is it invisible? It's like, nah, mate. It's just, you just chose to ignore it. Okay, fair enough. Clem is forced back, forced to expand, but again, he's not really in the best place right now. He does have a nice spread of Widowmines, to be fair. And at any moment, those Widowmines can shut down these Phoenixes. Oof. Oh. Never mind. Again, I thought there was a borrowed Widowmine there. There it is. It does borrow, but it does get picked off. So does the Phoenix. But Nice is doing such a good job at just keeping Clem at home. Meanwhile, Nice is probing up. He's fully saturated on 3 bases, getting more charge lots up and running. I don't know how I feel about this mass charge lot composition without Archons. Oh my god, he's even getting +1 flyer attack. What? Oh my god. Okay. Interesting. Meanwhile, the Widowmines! No! Oh my god. Clem, please. This is what I was worried about. So Zealots, they do so poorly against these mass Widowmine compositions, but with 3 Widowmines going down for free like that, Nice just needs to A move. That's it. Sure, there are 2 Widowmines, but that's all he's got. As they do go off. 0 Widowmines remaining here for Clem. 2 more just pop out from the production. Clem did send off a small force here, and there's nothing here to defend, so Clem will finally deal some economic damage. Goes from the 3rd into the main base. Will force all these Phoenixes back home to defend, but more probes are falling. Meanwhile, Nice is ready at his 4th base to meet the army of Clem. Oh my god. Oh, that was a very juicy Widowmine shot. Jesus Christ. Finally, Clem getting the Widowmine shots he really wanted. But is it going to be enough? There's just so much bio here. I don't think Nice can defend this. Oh my god, he just dives on forward. We do have another wave of Zealots coming in, but the Phoenixes are falling and GG gets called. There was just too much bio there. And Clem takes game 2. God, that choke point, that Widowmine shot was disgusting. The Zealots were really struggling to hold on there, and unfortunately there was no like AoE behind it, there was no like splash damage, there was no Colossus, no sentries for force fields. And even though Nice was doing a really good job harassing, just the solid macro of Clem was too much there, which is crazy to think about. Like, Nice was trading so well, picking off medevacs, picking off Widowmines, picking off SCVs, And despite that, the push came and it was just too much for him to deal with anyway. Like, that's crazy. Can Clem take the throne from the fake Zerg champ Clam? Oh god. We'll see. We'll see if he can do it. As we are getting ready for potentially the final game of the series. Again, Nice looked really good in that game, but yeah, slipped up when it came to his macro, with his positioning, with his engagements towards the end, towards the very end, I should say. And now we are in game 3. Can Nice bring it back? Oh. Alright, here we go. We are loading in to Lightshade LE and spawning in at the bottom right-hand corner. We have the French Terran, currently up 2-0 in this best of 5 series, when he just needs one more. He moves on to the grand finals. It is Liquid Clem. Not to be confused with his alter ego, Team Clam. And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Lightshade, we have the Taiwanese Protoss. He honestly didn't look bad there in the last game, or in any game in this series, to be fair, but just couldn't close it out against his opponent. Can he bring it back here? Can he do it? It is Nice. From Alpha X. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so Nice does go for a probe scout, just confirms that nothing crazy is going on. Again, Clem, he has been known to cheese, known to proxy. We've seen it on this very channel. Against Chaos Fate, for example. Oh. Oh god, Clem even wins the worker battle. Ay, ay, ay. Nice, please. What do we do from here? As Nice is moving out with his probe, where does he plan to go with this? Ooh, setting up for a proxy. What kind? The Cybercore should finish up by the time the probe gets across the map. We do of course need to set up with the pylon first. And from here, are we gonna see a Stargate? It's gotta be a Stargate, right? It's gotta be a Stargate. We shall see what Nice has in store for us. As so far, Clem did go, oh, he didn't go into the main with his scout. He just checked the natural, confirmed that there was a Nexus on the way. Meanwhile, Cybercore did finish up. Nice just needs a little bit more resources to throw down his proxy. Huh, he even threw down a shield battery at home. Interesting. Very interesting. There is that proxy Stargate that we were talking about. I imagine it's just going to be for oracles. Oh, never mind. He is setting himself up. I assume he is. I could be wrong. Like, the fact that this probe is still sticking around, we'll see if he commits to anything here. This should still be oracle, but if we do see, I don't know, like, if he wanted to, we could throw down the pylon. But there's a Nexus. Yeah, it's not gonna be Void Rays. That'd be crazy. It's not gonna be Void Rays. Has to be Oracle. As unfortunately the Adept committed to the Shade, the Adept does get picked off. There we go. Stargate finishes up. It is gonna be Void Ray. Wow. Okay. I've seen this off of one base. Have I seen this off of 2 bases? Maybe I have. Yeah, that's why I wasn't convinced. I'm like, it's not going to be Void Ray Shield Battery, right? Like, there's a Nexus, but never mind. He's committed. You know, there's the pylon. We're going to see some Shield Batteries. We're going to see some Void Rays. And Clem, all he has seen this game is the Nexus. Like, he has no idea what's happening. Now, Nice has to be careful. He doesn't want to show his hand yet. He wants to keep it close to his chest. He doesn't want to reveal the Void Rays, but he will be forced to because the Marine does scout and the Shield Battery has been spotted. There we go. Void Ray comes in. He's trying to focus down the depot, and it looks like he will not get it. The Marines respond just in time. We have SCVs here to repair. Oh my god, even starts a missile turret because why the hell not? Doesn't immediately get killed though. Oh my god. Void Ray, please. Taking a lot of hull damage. Ugh. But here comes the second Void Ray. The shield batteries are finishing up. The Marines are falling. The missile turret will not finish. And this is the beginning here of Nice's comeback. Can he close it out? The Marines are struggling a lot due to the fact that Stim isn't done yet. It's still on the way. We do have a missile turret completed, so there is a bit of an anchor point here for Clem. Again, he's kind of he's forced to go into like this mass buyer response because it's a 3-racks opening. You know, there is no factory, which Nice didn't really know, by the way. It's just they did this blindly against each other, and I feel like Nice is coming out on top. There we go. Missile turret will go down as well. Stim is about to finish up with combat shield, so now Clem... No, he reveals it too early. Ay, ay, ay. Every Stim hurts so much, buddy. He doesn't have medevacs. I was about to say what he should do is stay in the main base, like stay back and wait for the Void Rays to push deep into the main, but now he just stims on forward. He focuses down one Void Ray, but he loses a lot of Marines. Like, ideally, you like lure him in and then you go forward stim and try to focus down whatever you can. Instead, he's being a little bit more proactive and aggressive, which, I mean, it has its place, but the shield batteries are finishing up, and sure, he got one Void Ray, but he's lost 19 Marines. Oh boy, oh boy. Here we go, that Void Ray count getting even higher. Adepts are on the way as well. There is a bunker here, so he is able to hold the line for now. Marines stim forward, and it looks like he will pick off another Void Ray. Oof. Honestly, Clem is doing pretty well when it comes to keeping the Void Ray count in check, right? I don't think we've ever had more than 4 out at a time, so in that respect, nicely done. Meanwhile, Adepts are shading in. They commit to the shade. They force a lot of these Marines back, and that is the cue for these Void Rays to push on forward. And the bunker up will go down. Ay, ay, ay. That is it. Nice, he just needed a small opening and then he dove in. Meanwhile, we have a scan. Confirms the gateway, confirms the shield battery counts. Ay, ay, ay. There are missile turrets on the way, you know, which is definitely something. Nice has to respect that. Oh god, not again. Not again. The Adepts are going to shade in. He forces the Marines to split up, and then the Void Rays can just go. There we go. Finally, Clem realizes, look, this is becoming a problem. I need to wall off. I need to wall off ASAP. I can't let Nice pull me apart like that. Ooh, now the factory is completed, so now we even have a Widow Mine here. Still no starport, still no medevacs, or Vikings, I should say. Kind of hard to say which one would be more important here. Meanwhile, the Marines stim on forward. They're trying to power their way through. There are so many Marines. The Void Rays are falling. Doesn't matter how many shield batteries you have. Marines just have so much DPS. And it looks like Clem is just, he's forcing his way out. There we go, another Void Ray falls. Only 2 Void Rays remaining, mate. He's done it. He has broken through. What are 2 Void Rays really going to do here? Nice. He needs to figure out how he wants to transition from here because it's not working out for him. There it is. Another Void Ray falls. Man with gun is all you need, mates. As everything here will be depowered. Bold move. Nice is trying to repower this, but he's just going to lose another pylon. Oof. And now there are only still 2 Void Rays remaining. There are a couple of adepts mixed in as well, but God. Marines with +1 combat shields. They're just so good. There we go. Only 1 Void Ray remaining. It does clean everything up, and GG gets called. Clem takes the series 3-0. Again, there were moments there where Nice was looking good, where he was looking like maybe he was like taking these small like wins and small easy trades. But in the end, he couldn't push through. GG, well played. Congratulations, Clem. He does move on forward, and this is what I was afraid of. We had another 3-0 in the lower half, in the lower semifinals. It is going to be a TvT Finals. Cure did 3-0 Zest, and Clem 3-0 Nice. So now we have a TvT between Clem and Cure.